TK News welcomes you. Today we will join together in a story that not only makes Outlander fans choke up, but also raises a familiar but haunting question. Does the love between two people need to be named? Edinburgh, a gloomy day at the end of July. News about Sam Heughan's health was suddenly announced after many weeks of the actor's absence from promotional events for the final season of Outlander. His representative confirmed Sam is being treated for a rare digestive disorder, causing him to be frequently exhausted, lose weight, and have to be hospitalized periodically. Fans are confused, but what the public is talking about the most is not the medical condition, but the complete silence of Caitriona Balfe, a close co-star who has accompanied Sam for nearly a decade. Since the news of his illness spread, Caitriona has not spoken out. She was absent from the most recent press conference of the film crew. No status updates, no public inquiries. Rumours began to spread. Some said their relationship had broken down. Some said Caitriona was tired of carrying Sam's emotional burden for years, but no one had any evidence. It was all just a thin mist of speculation, until the day she appeared at the Royal Edinburgh Hospital where Sam was being treated. It was raining lightly. Caitriona stepped out of a black car holding a bouquet of lavender, a flower that Sam had once described as the scent of memories. A long grey coat that reached her knees, sunglasses that hid her eyes but could not hide her anxiety. She entered the private treatment area, gently asking the press not to take pictures, not to cause a stir, and not to ask any questions. But what made everyone speechless was the story behind that door. A nurse, who wished to remain anonymous, told the Highland Voice she stood there not crying loudly, not doing anything ostentatious, just quietly holding his hand, tears falling. Sam woke up in that moment. They looked at each other for a long time, not saying anything, but perhaps they understood each other better than anyone else in the world. According to a source close to the situation, Caitriona stayed in the hospital for 4 hours. They watched old episodes of Outlander together, rereading their favourite excerpt from Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse. It was also the first time since being admitted that Sam smiled. A few hours later, Caitriona returned to social media and posted a single line, "You are stronger than you think, and I will be here forever. You are stronger than you think, and I will always be here." The internet exploded. The hashtag #ShucksKate4Sam quickly climbed to the top, trending in the UK, the US, and even France. Thousands of wishes, support, and love were sent to both of them. Among them was a special message from Sam's mother, Chrissy. "Caitriona, thank you for not turning away. You are the light Sam needs right now." But one question remains. What are they to each other? A deep friendship, a relationship that cannot be named? Or is it something bigger than the concept? What do you think about Caitriona's silence and actions? What does it say about their relationship? Don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments section. TK News always wants to hear from you. And don't leave yet. The next part will make you believe even more that whether it is love or not, that feeling deserves to be kept forever. After that moment, the handshake under the hospital lights the look that needed no explanation. Everything seemed to change. Not long after Sam Heughan left the hospital, the entertainment world was abuzz with a new rumour. But this time it was not about illness nor about a breakup, but something completely different. The first source of information came from a freelance reporter when the familiar SUV that Caitriona often used appeared many times around Sam's old villa in the suburbs of Edinburgh. It was a quiet house hidden among maple trees in the season of changing leaves. Outside it was quiet, but inside it seemed like a quiet transformation was taking place. A neighbour shared with the press. "We often saw them walking in the morning. Not exactly romantic, but very close. They talked softly, sometimes laughed. They looked like they had lived together for a long time." The public was confused. For years, Sam and Caitriona kept a comfortable distance. They denied any romantic rumours, especially after Caitriona married music producer Tony McGill. But now all those boundaries seemed to be blurring. So what changed? A close friend of Sam's revealed, after his recent hospitalisation, Sam started to look back at everything in his life, even the emotions he thought he shouldn't show. Sam was used to being strong, but when he faced his own weakness, he realised that the only thing he needed, not fame, not roles, but her, Caitriona. And Caitriona, what happened to her marriage? She didn't say anything. But a few days after Sam was discharged from the hospital, people noticed that the familiar wedding ring was no longer on her finger. No divorce announcement, no press release, just silence. But this time it was the silence that was the clearest response. One afternoon at the end of the month at a small cafe near Duddingston Lake, an ordinary moment became a social media sensation. Sam and Caitriona sat next to each other where the sunset shone through the glass window. He wore a grey woolen hat, she a cream turtleneck. They did not hide, nor did they show off. She put her hand on his while talking, and his eyes did not leave her for even a second. An amateur photographer captured that moment. The photo was shared at a dizzying speed with the title, "Where Love Needs No Words," where love does not need words. And this time public opinion seems to be on their side. No more questions, no more doubts, only understanding. Because this feeling has overcome many years of challenges from the lights of the film set to the quiet hospital bed. In a recent interview with BBC Scotland, when asked if he would return to the film set or take a long break, Sam calmly said, "I am learning to slow down, focus on the things that are really important. Before I thought my career was everything. But now I know there is someone who is always by my side, understands me, does not leave me when I am at my weakest. That is irreplaceable." The reporter continued to ask, "You mean Caitriona?" Sam just smiled. No confirmation, no denial. But the look in her eyes was enough to make the whole studio silent. That suburban villa is now always lit up every night. On Sam's personal page, people see pictures of a simple breakfast, a steaming pot of tea, or someone's feet reading a book next to him. Fans don't need a face to know it's her. They don't need to say it anymore. No more denial, no more distance. There's only something strong, simple, and admirable. Is their love still the same as before? No, now it's much more than that. Do you believe in such a quiet but lasting love? Are we underestimating things that don't need a name but make people stay for a lifetime? Share your thoughts. TK News always wants to hear from you. And if you also love the relationship between Sam and Caitriona, don't forget to follow TK News so you don't miss any more touching, real and beautiful stories like this.
Hello, Hall H. How is everybody? I am so sorry that I'm not there with you. I really wish I could be, but unfortunately I'm filming something at the moment and the schedule just wouldn't allow it. So I offer my sincerest apologies, so I know I'll see you in the coming months before the show airs, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you all in person. But for today, have the greatest day, and I'm so sorry again I'm not there.
Having lost Claire about 50 times, he knows what it is to lose her, and he will do anything to stop happening again. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey to go with them, and obviously to go to beautiful locations without these two is also special.
Yeah, I feel like in season 7.
One of the highlights not to be missed was when Sam came out to greet the audience at Hall H.